This is a Moore pipette. It's used to measure different volumes of liquid. It's very important that you clean it 3 times before and after use so that you don't get infected with deadly chemicals. The number on top describes the amount of liquid in which a Moore pipette can contain.
The meniscus is the curve on the surface of a liquid created while it is held in a container. Most liquids are concave because the molecules of the liquid react to the molecules of the glass, causing the edges to become higher than in the center. The meniscus must be accounted for while taking measurements of the liquid in the container. Therefore, all values recorded are taken at eye level and at the bottom of the curve of the meniscus.
First, you're going to squeeze the ball and put it against the top of your pipette. Make sure that your pipette does not touch the bottom of the beaker as you fill it. Stop when you get to a little above what volume you want. Measure your initial volume and then let it go out at its own pace. Stop it whenever you get to the volume that you want and then measure your secondary volume, and then you'll subtract to get the volume that's in the beaker.
Used for measuring exact volumes of liquid. Place the pipette into the water without touching the bottom. Gently squeeze the bowl. Place it securely on the top. Release to draw the liquid. And then cap with your finger. And take the reading at eye level. I'm not left-handed. Choose another new clean container. Release the liquid slowly without blowing it in the bowl. Then cap the top. Looking at eye level, record the volume that's at the very bottom of the meniscus. The volume used, you take the final volume recorded and subtract the initial volume.
Go, 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 shorty, it's your birthday.
The scale will jump around if you do not re-zero it. Tear. The scale will jump around if you do not tear it. So it is very important to make sure that you use the same scale every time and to tear it every time.
Because all scales are not calibrated the same.
Once the scale is zeroed, you open it up and place the empty container inside. You then close it so that you can get an accurate measure of what the empty container weighs. You then record the initial mass. Next, remove the container and take your large container of liquid and pour the desired amount into the container. You then take the container and place it back onto the scale and close it once again. You then take the final mass.
And then record it in your notebook.
Okay, to start with, you're going to zero your balance, and then you will open it, place your empty vessel, and then close it. You wait for it to balance out before you zero it again. Then you can remove and place how much of your liquid you want. For example, we're going to use 20 milliliters. Make sure you measure to the bottom of the meniscus, not the top. Now we can open this back up, place our sample, and close. The number that it reads now is the weight of just the liquid, not including the beaker.
Placing the empty container on your balance, you need to make sure that it's set to 0. Alright, then open the door. Carefully place your container. Close the door.
and then record the initial mass. Next, open the container, close the lid, fill it with your desired amount, always measuring at the bottom of the meniscus. Make sure that your balance is set to 0, open the door, place the liquid and container in, close the door, and record the new mass. Remove container, yes, and you're done. Find the amount of, or the mass of the liquid used, take your final mass calculation and subtract your initial mass value from it, leaving the mass of the liquid.
Then, most importantly, you randomly dance.
Dance.
Stop again.
Oh, okay.
Gotta be professional.
To calculate.
Keep going.